back. And this is your Pioneer E8. This is your truly wireless sport earbuds. So here we have it, the Pioneer E8. Everybody is getting into the truly wireless headphone game, and Pioneer has dipped their hands in it, and we're gonna check these out. So these just arrived. Now this is an IPX5 water resistant, 2 full charges from its charging case. It's saying 3 hours of playtime, but 9 hours of battery life. Kind of conflicting specs on these earbuds, and we're gonna have to check them out. So without no further ado, let's take out the unboxing knife and get into these Pioneer E8. Pioneer, you need to invest a little bit more into your boxes. So here we go. So normally when I see earbuds like this, I don't expect much because the packaging is saying a lot. So let's take a look what we have. So we have a whole bunch of booklets. This is where the money was spent. We have a couple of ear fins right here, and we have some ear fins on the plastic box itself. And this is USB to Type-C. That's a plus. So here we go. So we got some different type of ear tips, definitely not your standard edition. And they're showing you here the different size fins. Here's the earbuds. Let's get into this charging case. So Pioneer, you got the nice logo right there. You got the hint of green sticking out. And you have a mechanism that really pops open the case. Over here you have a flap, USB Type-C. You have your lights, nothing on that side. And this mechanism is really nice. The case is very light. I don't even feel that a battery can even be in here. It's so light, it almost feels like a toy. And let's check out these earbuds. They look good on the Amazon photo, the Amazon advertisement. They look good, and they look good here. They got a nice weight to it. I like the way the green looks, and I like this black, and it has that coating that I like. Very grippy, but still smooth. Doesn't collect fingerprints. These are your standard edition ear tips. They're a little bit wider, but this should suck in real good. And you have your ear fins. I'm gonna go with this size for now and see how it is, and let you guys know if I have to change it. So far I'm pretty impressed. Let's get these paired up. So the pairing process was pretty good. But the pairing process feels like an old technology of maybe Bluetooth 4.2. And so far, looking at the box, it said nothing about Bluetooth 5.0. So these gotta be tested, and I'm ready to put them to the test right now because I'm pretty skeptical of these earbuds. So what we're gonna do right now, I'm gonna go to work, I'm gonna use these for a couple of days, and be back to you guys in this video to let you know what's the story with these Pioneer E8s. So I was traveling back home in my Toyota Prius, and I started to realize that my car is really slow. Keeping up with traffic at 75 miles an hour is pretty hard in a Toyota Prius. The smooth acceleration from the Model S and the Model X got me thinking, maybe it's time that I get a Model 3. So I want to start a Patreon page to see if we're able to bring a Model 3 to this channel. So like and subscribe and hit the Patreon link and see if you can donate at least $3. So I've been using these Pioneer true wireless earbuds for a little while now, and I gotta say, these earbuds for the price is not impressing. Let's take a look at the charging case. We got a very light but big and bulky charging case. Taking the earbuds in and out of the charging case is really slick, and it's real smooth. Real easy. It works every time. I like the way it pops open, and I do like the way the charging case looks, but it's big and bulky. It connects with the pins. You can see the pins on the inside. I gotta say, for a charging case, aside from it being so big, it's a pretty good charging case. Now, when you talk about the charging case, you got to talk about the battery life. At 400 milliamp hour charging case, you could only get 2 charges from this charging case. And that's a little bit disappointing because the battery life, as advertised on these earbuds, is only 3 hours. I tested this overnight at work using it, and I've eked out 4 hours of battery life. A matter of fact, 4 hours and 10 minutes to be exact. And I think that's pretty okay for true wireless earbuds, especially sport wireless earbuds, which these are. Now, the unboxing experience seemed kind of on the cheap side when it comes to these Pioneer E8. And the charging case just really gives off a level of cheapness. And looking at these earbuds, playing around with these earbuds seem like they're designed for children, but it looks like a very plasticky toy that you'll get from Fisher-Price. But just looking at these earbuds, wearing it in your ear, they look pretty good and they look pretty sporty. I would say these are definitely designed to be at the gym with. You're gonna definitely want this for the gym, especially that it packing a lot of high volume, drowns out all your background sound, which is pretty good. So since we're into the sound, let's get into the sound test. So let's get into the sound test of the Pioneer E8.
Show me your soul, baby, I'll show you mine. Show me your soul, the touch of your hand makes me tremble with it.
The volume on these headphones is very loud. So after listening to that sound test, wow. A lot of volume is being pumped out from these earbuds. The sound test is doing these earbuds justice. A lot of volume, a lot of mids, good highs, but not much bass at all. These are not for bass heads. Bass heads, stay away from these. These are not for you. These are more for volume heads. These are not for audiophiles, not for bass heads. You're not getting enough bass from these earbuds, and you're not getting that quality sound that audiophiles like. Now, it's tuned more for audiophiles, but I don't think audiophiles will like the sound of these. These are volume heads. Volume heads, you're getting peak volume, but you're limited in how much bass that you're hearing. You really gotta shove these in to get a good hint of bass. Now, when you first put them on, you first listen to them, you're pretty impressed by the amount of volume that you're getting. But after listening to different genres of music, you start to realize these don't sound that good. When it comes to the sound test, I give these a pass, just barely. Now, when you push these earbuds in your ears and you really settle them in, you're gonna get a very good seal. Now, when you're using these earbuds, you're gonna get a pretty good seal from the ear tips. They sink in very deep in your ears. The wings hook into the cartilage of your ear, which is very good. I'm very impressed about the fit of these earbuds. When you push them in, you're gonna get that little hint of bass, and you're gonna get a pretty good seal sealing you out from your background. On low volume, you're gonna hear your background, so you gotta turn up that volume in order to really get engulfed into your music, which is pretty good. Now, the volume levels on this is deafening high, really high. They just have too much mids and just enough highs, but not enough bass. But they fit well, and I will say they're good for the gym. If you're in a very loud environment all the time and you just need that higher volume, these earbuds might just be for you. Call quality is where these earbuds really suffer. Now, even though you would think in this year of 2019, all these earbuds are coming with Bluetooth 5, these are not. This is Bluetooth 4.2. Doesn't say anything about that on the box. But these are definitely not Bluetooth 5 because one earbud is gonna handle a phone call. The earbud that you start pairing up first is gonna be the brain, and that earbud is gonna handle the phone call. Call quality on my end was fine. Call quality on the caller's end was terrible. These earbuds are bad. The thing is, the microphone they have on here is pretty good, but it seems like you gotta talk really loud for that caller to hear you. Even in the car, you gotta pick up your voice just a little bit more for the caller to hear you. So even in a quiet environment, you're having problems with phone calls. I gotta say, phone calls on these earbuds is a total fail. But other than that, do I give these a pass? If you're not a fan of bass and you don't really like no heavy bass and you like a lot of mids and loud volume, get these earbuds. They work well, they charge up well, and the battery life is pretty good on these earbuds. So if you really want this type of Fisher-Price type of look, if you want earbuds with nice neon colors, if you want earbuds that look pretty durable, have an IPX rating, and have a lot of volume, and you might just want to pick these Pioneer E8s. But these are definitely not for me, and these are earbuds that I'm recommending, but I'm recommending them for people who's watched this review and they like what they saw. But in my opinion, Pioneer, you need to try again. You need to get the boxing right, because paying over $100 and something for true wireless earbuds is a lot of money, and your boxing gotta be a little bit better than that. Charging case need to be more pocketable, and the earbuds need to have a little bit more sound, quality sound, for guys on this channel to purchase these. I'm not that impressed, and I know you guys are not, but if you want a lot of volume, these earbuds are for you.